Hey there, friendlies. Sorry I'm late, but I had a governing board meeting at the kids' school, and that is why I'm late. Couldn't get out of it since, I'm on the governing board. But I am here now. I'm rushing to get my stuff set up. I see my camera is all crooked. That's okay. It's fine. It's okay. It's gonna be great. Okay, where's my live streaming tab? Let's see if I'm actually streaming. Live streaming. Is that my... No. Give me a freaking break. So slow. Because I don't even know if I'm online. Quit the browser. Quit the browser. Really? Okay, never mind. Boom. There we go. I'm online. I'm live. I'm creating highlights while live. No, sir. Hey, Tyler. Hey, LT. How's it going? How is it going? L2? Still haven't lost it. Still pretty nice knife. Hey, Serge. Serge, I got your message. I'll drop you a line once all this stuff is over. Because I think that might work. I'll let you know that I have to double check with the missus. But yeah, so sorry it's late. Governing board meeting. I was being all parental, helping to govern the school. I've got to turn this into a spoon, like Quickie Frisco. Had a couple of things I wanted to ask about. I'll check that email fairly soon. Hey, Austin. Did you just email me, Austin? Didst thou just email me? I think you did. I think I saw something flash up. Now, here's a funny thing. Oh, yuck. That's fine. That's fine. Yeah, just some, yeah. I did not have time to pick up a beer for tonight. So I've got this glass and I got this bottle. Now, this bottle is a funny thing because I don't give a damn about hockey. And I drink scotch, okay? This ain't scotch. But when my band and I were gigging, we were doing a corporate gig in Niagara on the Lake. It was kind of not early in the morning, but during the day. The guitarist David and I were driving back, and I haven't cared about hockey since the Carbonneau years, but David really does. And so we're shooping down the highway. I was like, oh, it's going to be a long drive. And I just sort of look off there, and there is Wayne Gretzky's winery and distillery. And I know that if we're that close, and I didn't at least poke David and say, hey, look at that, I would never have forgiven myself. So we pulled in, and I bought a bottle for comedy's sake, Salut, Simon. So that's what I'm having tonight. It ain't scotch, but it ain't bad. Okay. So this week I put up a very tiny live stream and then whipped it right back down because I was standing in a mall and using their internet access, and it's just like it kept skipping. There was all kinds of buffering issues. So I took it back down. But what I asked about, well, thank you, LT. It's from the Kensington Wine Market in Calgary. Hey, Zach. But what I had asked about in that live stream that I whipped right back down was I've now done gift guides 2 years in a row, and I've always set myself a limit of $100 Canadian. I think I'm gonna do it. What I meant to say was I'm thinking of doing it differently this year. I got a couple of different concepts. I need you guys to sound off, okay? One, $100 US. Is that, here's the thing, $100 Canadian, I've sort of exhausted all the really cool stuff. I mean, there's always something new, but I always put in the kind of thing that I would like. Because I think I've got a really good handle on, you know, what is good stuff and what's just a bunch of stupid gadget value, you know? Zach's got a day off classes tomorrow. Are you having a beer? You having a drinky? Celebrate day off tomorrow? Or are you actually participating in the drama festival? Hey, I gotta get back to what I was talking about. So here's my my three major concepts. One, $100 US. It opens it up a little. Actually, today it opens up a whole lot. But you know, it adds a little bit to the top there. I can, you know. Another, and the only reason why I'm thinking $100 US is because in my last gift guide, I was like, I should have done this $100 US. There's so much more you can do with that. Good man, LT. A Zazu Japanese whiskey. All right. Second, set like a $500 US limit. Like, not make everything. Oh, nice, Zach. Okay, neat. By the way, yeah, neat's the way I do it too. 500, like, not everything's at $4.99 US, but it goes up to $500 US. I always do like 10 gifts, I think, and then maybe a bonus or two. Like, that's way outside the budget. Or another idea was do like one or two things at 20 US, one or two things at 50, one or two things at 100, one or two things at 2, and then one or two things at $500 kind of thing. Like, sort of set it, grade it that way, and see how well that works. You know, Austin, I always add something to the end that's like a bonus item that's like money is no object. I think the last time I put that Russian sharpening system that Wrangler Star has, because I would love to try that. You like the graduated idea? So Simon, I think you're thumbs upping to Austin's idea of the graduated idea. You know what? Okay, that's good to know. I'm just making sure that I'm not missing any of the conversation. I know, like, you know, I come on late, even though I've sort of warned people with a video this morning. Not everyone gets the words, so I mean, I think I probably lost a few people at 9 tonight. The Becker BK 62 Kephart? No. Simone, you want to do us all a favor and put that up? And do us all a little favor. With EDC things, Austin? Okay. I'll go take a look. Oh, I see. I thought you were thumbs upping his idea that I do a graduated Christmas list. TS Croft guided sharpening system. Oh yeah, that's the is that what it's called? Or are you LT, or are you suggesting a different one? I'll look it up later, unless Simone starts throwing up URLs, because I find it's too hard to sort of maintain the conversation and try to, you know, get the URLs together. That is the name, yeah, okay. What I'm gonna do is on my my new Twitter feed, I've started putting up older videos. I'm calling it vintage vids. And probably this week And after this live stream is over, I'll probably link him down below here to my two previous gift lists. The first one I did in 2016, I've developed a lot as a videographer since then. Last year's I liked quite a bit, but they're very simple. I just stand there and talk about stuff, you know. But I invite you guys to take a look at those two previous ones, just to see the kind of things I had put. Like, some things are evergreens, right? I'm always going to put an axe and a saw on there, maybe a knife, or whatever. I don't really remember what I've done, but I've always got an axe and a saw. Excuse me. And I always finish these videos and think, man, this is my Christmas list. You know, or this is the Christmas list I would hand off if you know, yeah, if Santa Claus was real. You got you got the Lansky? I've got the faux Lansky. Did I show that to you guys last time? Oh. Hold on. There's a link here from Simon. Oh, wow. That's a K-bar I would actually want. I'm not a big K-bar fan, but how much is it? Ooh, okay. 183 US, so yeah. It's not a bad price, actually. It's just... Ooh. Oh, man. I like that. K-bar, really? That's not a brand I had ever thought I would be into. January. Hey, Ace. How's it going? I'm just taking a look. Gideon's Tactical. Okay, I'll keep an eye out for him. Keep an eye out for him. By which I mean I will open another YouTube window and put him in the search so that I can... Gideon's... Oh, Gideon's Tactical. Wow. First hit. And we'll take a look. After we're done here, I will take many looks. Oh, he just put up a gift idea 14 hours ago. Oh, I recognize that logo. Okay, I know this dude. Oh, I don't know this dude. I mean, I've seen his videos before. Oh, yeah, okay. He breaks it up. Gift ideas for range lovers. I thought that said for Range Rovers. I was like, no. Land Rovers. Range Rovers are Land Rovers that you don't go on the land with. So I was getting all like, but no, for Range lovers, $20 gift ideas for everyone. Okay, I'll take a look once we're done here. Way above what you pay for up to now. Excuse me. Yeah, I know Ethan Becker's got that original cap art. That's cool. I would love to see that thing. Canadian Cutting Edge. Okay. I'll take a look. Austin's Corner. My email is short. You can read it to your people. Okay. All right. I'm gonna go take a look for it. Gonna find that email. Nope, that's a governing board email. Hold on. Boom. I say boom. Nope, I say boom again. Hold on. Damn it. Gmail. Okay. This is for the Christmas exchange. You know what? Austin, can I just paste the text right into the chat window here so that people can read it, and that way we can maybe just have a discussion about it. Have a little discussion about it. You know, a discussion. Okay, yeah, okay. Oh, 200 characters max. Okay, Nobody say anything until I tell you to say something, because I'm going to be posting some chunks of text, okay? Ready? All right. I will ignore the hi Jesse part. Not ignore. Thanks, man. But I mean, I won't be putting it. Okay. So as I said, nobody... Oh. Okay. Austin, go. All right. Okay. Wait until I'm done here, folkies. Holy crap, work with me, silly ass computer. I am definitely replacing this computer in 2019. Not replacing it, but getting something better for like shooting videos on. Boom, 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 boom. Whoops. $204. Ha ha. Okay, I'm done. I'm done. What do you guys think? What do you guys think? Let's read it together. A Jay Welling's belt pouch? I will take a look. I will take a look at what that is. Hey, Diggie's Beer Reviews. Ah. Have you been on the live stream before? What are you drinking tonight, Dickies? What you drinking? Still got a bit. Oh, Simone's got her back. Oh, that's a nice little belt pouch. That's a nice little belt pouch. What? When did you... Oh, they got a back a Laplander sheath. I do not have a Laplander. Okay, so what Austin says is that if we do decide to do the gift exchange, it has to be highly organized. I agree. There are some online programs that you can use to set up like a drawing or something, which sounds cool. But he's got some concerns, which actually seem kind of reasonable. One is equity. He says, I don't want people being drawn who don't have the budget for it. It sucks when people just participate to get something for almost nothing. I agree. Or, you know, if you, what I've done in the past, you know, is I've been like, yeah, I want to do that. I want to be part of the team, and then realize that I've gotten into something that I really can't afford. So I understand that. I understand that. So anyone who decides to jump in would have to be sort of prepared for... and that shipping bill, man, I know. So anyone who wants to participate, send... Austin, why don't we have them send you an email, and you and I can talk about it, because you say... Because you say you've already done some research on this. I think that you and I should, you know, talk about sort of setting this up. And if anyone's interested, I mean, they can say so here and then fire you an email, and we can talk about the logistics. And yeah, you can do a spreadsheet. Yeah, okay. I like it. I don't know. What do you guys think? Yeah, Serge, I know. I know. You know, thing is, Simon, like, I would... Sure thing, Austin. I think that I would just eat the shipping to send it somewhere. I mean, it's not like I don't think I would send an axe to England kind of thing. But if I had like a a knife or something, I would just eat up the cost of shipping. You know, because you're right. I hate the idea that shipping is what is going to kill this for some guys, you know. We also have to figure out like what kind of budget we should set, because I mean, you know, Serge and Simon are out, but if if two people who just want to send small things can send small things, and by the way, if these two draw each other, they can just drive across the bridge and like, hey, happy Christmas, and hand it over, right? Like, I would like, if we do this, to figure out a way to not exclude anyone who wants to be in, you know. Zach sent me a video, which I am posting right now, of that belt, those belt pouches being put together. So I'm gonna watch that a little later. Oh, that's true, Serge. You're both on the same side of the water from me. It's a good point. Yeah, Simon, if you want to come and take a look at this network, you are welcome. I don't know. I'm done trying to be nice and polite about it. It's redonkulous. I don't know. I'm in. I think it's a good idea. You know, even if it's a very small thing for the, like, maybe this year it'll be a small thing, and next year it'll be a little bigger, and you know, mayhaps is the term I'm looking for. Mayhaps. What am I looking for? I've still got like all these pegs on the table here from last time. I wonder if I have lost the signal. I wonder. Nope, looks like we're still good. We are not receiving video data at a fast enough rate. Your viewers may experience buffering. Okay. I'm still fine? All right. Austin, so to all those who may be out, let me give some advice. Yeah, this may... Okay. I'm still fine. All right. In that case, I won't pay any attention to what the web page is saying. It's been worse, Serge. Serge. Hey, someone text or email Outdoor Dauber. Find out where the hell he is. It's not the same without him and Simone trying to take over my live stream. That is a very good point, Austin. Like, if you buy something on eBay, sometimes, you know, if it's someone in Canada, you just go to eBay. Go to Amazon.ca instead of .com. I'll be right back. Walk amongst yourselves. Fire bag? Tinder bag? I don't remember what this is called. This is the Tinder bag. This is where I put my Tinder. This is where I'm going to put my Tinder. It's a Tinder bag. It's for Tinder. Sad. But yeah, so I bought that after the last time out in the woods with Sergio, because I'd like to just keep sort of on the organization track for my fire stuff. Simo, your budget's still short? It's too bad. But you're working now, right? So you've got there's some hope in the future there? I hope so. I hated being without regular work. It was stressful. Couldn't handle it. I wouldn't want to go back to... That's why I don't freelance anymore. The world was just getting too tight for freelancers in English, in Montreal, in publishing. I mean, okay, that's a lot of categories to take off, but yeah. Wow, you only started on the 31st of October. Okay. Yep. Zach. Well, you're a funny guy. You're a funny guy. Use a funny guy. Oh. Well, it's paper. It's Tinder. That's funny. So, hey, you want an update on that boy who Camille kicked in the balls? What I didn't know, because she hadn't mentioned, was that day, as soon as the teachers turned away, he punched her in the face. I do believe that my inner tiger is starting to show. Do you know that, of which I'm saying? I don't know what I'm going to do, but I do know that I'm going to do something. I'm still here. I'm just digging some Tinder up. Zach, behave. Zachary. See, what I do is I keep the shavings when I do any planing or whatever, because, man, it's dry pine or spruce or something really lightable, and it just lights like the dickens. You know what I'm saying? The dickens. I would love to know where the term the dickens came from. It's a little bit of birchy. It's a little more birchy. It's a nice thin piece. After the moose knuckle kick, because, you know, the teacher sort of got involved and told him, you know, he was lucky that she didn't, like, put him right on the ground, blah, blah, blah. Then when they went away, he gave her he cracked her one in the face. Makes me a little angry. I don't know, guys. I just don't know. I'm trying not to walk into that school and go nuts. Especially because, you know, being on the governing board, there's a certain decorum that I have to follow and blah, blah, blah. But I am so done. It's parent-teacher night on Thursday. I'm not entirely sure how I'm going to maintain my politeness and decorum. Got some Amadou, which I'm going to put in. Little Amadou. Amadou, do, do. Da, da, da. That's all I want to do you. Amadou, do, do. Da, da, da. Well, Serge, you and I, we're a couple of old-fashioned dudes, I think, because I would never have dreamed of whacking on someone. I would never have dreamed of whacking on someone at all, no matter what their gender is. School needs a no physical. Look at that! Look at that! Fire's just waiting to be set. Wouldn't have happened. Well, you know what? Simon, throw up a link to a Molly first aid kit that you think I should take a closer look at. Because I think you're right. I should get a small first aid kit and strap it to the Molly on the bag. I think that would be a good concept. So this goes back to being a possibles pouch. Do I have any char cloth? I've still got some char cloth. What's in this Altoids tin? Got more char cloth. This is a flint and steel kit. Yes, yes it is. This is the rod of ferro-ness. What this is a fat wood match, which is a brilliant freaking idea. And what this is too long for the bag. Oh no, no, it's good. Little fat woody, little fat wood. Different flint and steel kit. Why would I put this flint and steel kit in if I've already got one in there? What do I have here? Oh, char cloth and training. I'll just pick all this up. Condor Outdoor. Oh, okay, cotton. Yeah, that looks pretty good. Where the hell do you buy condor stuff, though, in Kanakistan? Where do you buy it? I just don't understand. Interesting. Very interesting. Amazon, or Prefair and Belay. Yeah. Good old Prefair. Fire kit. Tinder bag. Yes, Serge, you sure do. I used to have a brilliant first aid kit in the car, and then it got left outside in the rain. Not by me. That's all I'm going to say about that. I like it. I'm getting organized. Now I've got a possibles pouch, but I don't know what to put in it. I guess maybe I'll just keep it empty for, you know, all the possibles. Or maybe that's where I should be keeping all these damned things. Yeah, nothing in yours. Yeah. Yeah, I've been rethinking my backpack since that. Everyone's seen my latest video, right? The one I put up on Sunday, right? You're all doing me a solid by viewing the vids when I throw them up. Throw them up there. Like a pro. You guys all have a little can opener like that? Guys? Zach, Good man for stepping in there. Although, your girl's a Newfoundlander, right? Zach? Is your girl a Newfoundlander? Enlist you Newfoundlanders and come follow me. I'll have just a little bit more of the whiskey. Just a little bit more. Just a wee bit. Cape Breton? Oh. That girl can take care of herself, man. Because one thing I know is that Easterners, like les Québécois, can really take care of themselves. And that is an unfair generalization, blah, 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 generalization, this, that. I ain't never met a Scotian or a Newfoundlander or a Maritimer of any stripe who couldn't drop an unwanted suitor if she really wanted to. My oldest friend, his family's from Cape Breton. He's got an aunt who's still there. She sings. She works at the university, and she puts out albums. She was, I guess, a guest singer or guest vocalist in an Ashley McIsaac song that went pretty big a whole bunch of years back. I've never seen Cape Breton. I'd like to. All right, LT. See you later. Thanks for hanging out with us. Everyone say bye to the LT. Oh, it's actually just a little one, eh? Okay. Dire Sharp. Sorry, I just got a notice from like LinkedIn. LinkedIn just keeps bugging my ass. Just won't leave me alone. Now that I'm not using it for anything. Where the hell was LinkedIn when I was underappreciated and underemployed? Hey, Paul. Yeah, Zach, that doesn't sound good. Did she end up with like a shiner? Paul, we were just discussing. Paul, you've just joined now. Can you scroll back to the rest of the chat? Or no? Because Austin and I were floating an idea, but we haven't really gotten into much of a discussion about it yet. So let me know if you can sort of scroll back to a whole bunch of posts by me. Austin, you don't like LinkedIn, eh? I thought it was going to be something great, but... You forwarded the email? Okay, Zach, perfect. Good. Wait, Zach, how did you forward the email? Hey, doctor. Yeah, I was a late joiner today. Oh, this thing only started at 10. Yeah, Steve, I'm with you about LinkedIn. Paul and doctor, what I was talking about before was Austin had this idea of doing like a little gift exchange. And he seems to have figured out much of the logistics. He's working on like a little questionnaire and stuff. So we're seeing if anyone would be into, I mean, we know shipping across a border, but it might be cool. You know, it might be cool. I'm into it if everyone else, or if enough people are into it, then I'm into it. Because I like that idea of if I'm buying for an American, just using Amazon.com and entering their address. That saves a lot of the hassle right there. I was also... You check yours monthly? Yeah, I kind of did too. I moved my fire kit into the fire bag and emptied out my possibles pouch. These, like, my my rucksack loadout video is what I'm referencing here. And I got this Tinder bag. Paul, you recognize that logo, right? I got this Tinder bag to move all my Tinder into. So I'm getting organized. Slowly but surely, I'm getting my ass organized. Know what I'm saying? For a strop, you know, I'll weigh in on that. As soon as I tabernacle, hold on, boys. This is a Lee Valley strop. I have two problems with it. One, both sides are shiny side out. That bugs me, because what I would like is one shiny side out, one rough side out. If you're doing a two-sided one, I think that you should do both. And in fact, what I would do is the non-shiny side out one, so this one but rough, is the one I would put the rouge onto. The other one I would leave. Now, this strobe, I don't know why people occasionally call it a strobe. It's not a strobe, it's a strop. This is 4.5 centimeters wide. Hold on, let me do this. Boom, right? Little boom action. And then if I do this, oops, okay? 4.5 centimeters, okay? So for oldsters, that's 1 3/4 inches. I wish it was twice that width for when I'm doing axes and stuff. I can work with this, and I do, and my straight razor strop is about the same size. Although that one's not a paddle strap. That one, you know, you have to put some tension on. I've got it tied to the wall. You guys saw it in a previous video of mine. Stop yawning. But yeah, I do wish it was twice as wide. Especially because if I'm doing a plain blade, I've got a plain blade over there that's 2 inches wide. It's just not cricket. Just gonna scrape off some of the compound. I find if the compound gets too like clogged up, it's good to scrape it down a bit with anything with a 90-degree edge on it, and then not really start again, but scrape it down and do like a lighter coat, you know? Getting all greened up. Paul, I had a thought about why your one Tigress pack was taking so long to get here. I completely forgot, but Canada Post is on strike, dude. I've been waiting on a morale patch for 2 weeks, and I wrote the guy a note. I said, "Yo, man, what's up?" I said, "I sent it," and then I realized Canada Post is on strike. It's on a rotating strike right now, so I'm probably just benefiting from the strike. And I'm wondering if maybe you're in the same spot as me. Because somewhere in this country, there are 16 tractor trailers full of mail sitting there. Just sitting there being all lonely. No one to come and get the mail. And I don't want to make it sound like I'm disgruntled against the Canada Post employees. I'm not anti-union. I'm not anti-strike. I think I know exactly how bad Canada Post has been treating them. I'm a little frustrated right now, but you know. So I'm wondering if maybe the reason your pack took so long is because of the strike. Inclement weather, what? Okay. Okay, that's weird. Hey, I'll take a piece of leather off either of you guys. I'm dying to try and make something. Yeah, Paul, I'm with you. Oh, Austin just posted a little questionnaire for us. Austin, would we want to settle like a price limit off the bat, or do we want to sort of see who's interested in the concept first? Yeah, I know Simon and Serge can't participate. It's too bad, but you know, next year. Concept first. Um, yes, I can partake. I will probably regret this, but yes, I will ship overseas. I would be very interested in a postcard exchange. And yes, I could participate at a different time of year. So those are my four answers. Yes, 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 and yes. But I'm not going to be buying like a Northman Guild axe or anything. Oh, I would love to, but I mean, for me, you know, jeez. Let's see if that is strapped up good. Strapped up good. Don't be in a stroke with me. Yeah, I would like to. Man, I can't wait to get into leather work. I can't wait to make an axe mask or an overstrike guard. You know, Paul, I don't think you can. Email it to me and I'll see if I can. I don't think Simon, can we post images here? Jeez, Serge, yes you can. Simon, can we post images? No images. Rats. Tell you what, email the image to me, and I'll hold my computer up against the screen. Not the screen. The camera. Only URLs to an image. Yeah, but I don't know where to host an image to get a URL. Unless Paul should be sending it to you. Boom. Paul, done. Okay, I will check my email. Still hasn't shown up. Hey, Austin's having a beer. What are you having? What are you drinking? What is that you are drinking? Guess we have to wait for it to. Wait. Maybe it's in social? No, it's not in social. It's not in. Hold on. Now, did you email me, Paul, or did you use the Facebook ash? The book ash of faces. Let's see. New Glarus Moon Man. I don't even know that. That's the thing about beer, right? It's pretty local in some ways. To my Gmail account. Okay. I I shall keep checking until it shows up. Boom, there we goes. There we go. Canada Post lie. Delay in delivery due to weather or natural disaster. Okay. Then on Friday, 16th of November, delay in delivery due to weather or natural disaster. Then on the 15th, delay in delivery due to weather or natural disaster at 9:01, and then at midnight, same, 14th, delay in delivery due to weather or natural disaster, then 3:22 departure scan, 1:04 p.m. Oh, it's because I'm doing it backwards. Holy crap. Okay, so you had inclement weather on the 13th at midnight, then at 9 p.m. Then at 12 a.m. the 14th, delay due to weather, and then 1 p.m. arrival scan in Mississauga, then 3:22 departure scan in Mississauga, then at 9. This is, you know what? This is the strike, and they don't want to tell you. That's what's going on. They're being a bunch of lying jerkasses. Jerkasses. Yeah, that's the thing. Like there's no way it's actually due to weather. New Glarus Moon Man. What is that? Is it like a... It's not an IPA, is it? It's like a red. Like a stout. Oh, so tired. I will not be having yet another whiskey, but I will have some tea. Hey, Hike. Okay, Zach, let me tell you something. Today, we had... You know when the snow falls, and there's a lot of it, but it doesn't become like glommy and sticky. It just sort of becomes dusty and slippery. And I was taking Camille to a dentist's appointment. And you don't know Montreal probably, but there's a road called Mount Pleasant that it's like this. Sure thing, Paul. I'll still be here. So this road that's like, whew, like this. And I'm going down, and in front of me there's an Audi with only two-wheel drive. And I'm in all-wheel drive, because it's a Mazda CX-5. And man, neither of us are getting down this hill in one piece. So I finally turn off, and there's another road that sort of, it's essentially switchbacks all the way. And then after the appointment, get in the car, start heading back. There's something going on, because there are fire trucks and there were cops everywhere blocking the street, turning us down a street that has a school at the bottom at 9 a.m. with 6 school buses at the front. It was so jammed up that, man, it took me an hour to get 4 kilometers. And there were some cop cars that were coming up, and they had to just essentially come up on the sidewalk, like half on the sidewalk, half on people's property, just to get up to whatever was going on was going on. It was just, the weather was terrible. No Coast Pale Ale. Okay. No Black Friday purchases yet? Me neither. I haven't even thought about it. Right now, it really is. Oh, and there's an underpass on Atwater Street that some road workers accidentally punctured a water pipe. So the whole thing is underwater. It's just like the roofs of 3 cars sticking up above the water. It's like, okay. Way to go, guys. Let me see something here. Bimmy. I shall put this over here so that it is not in the way. And then I shall do this and hope to hell that this is good. Here's Serge's handiwork. Is that showing up? pretty nice, I should say. I do have the jealousy because I am aching to try working with the leather. But you know how it is when you're just a sad, sad individual like I am. Yeah. Oh, Zach, sounds like, yeah. Wait, Hike with Mike, last time you saw snow was 1978? Where do you live? I've completely forgotten where you live. Austin. Okay, what do you guys think of that? Another idea on something worthwhile. Rather than buying gifts, we could all pass on a quality piece of gear that we no longer use or want. Would there be more people into it if we did that for the inaugural year? I'm sure everyone's got something that, like, something good that they would pass on. What would I pass on? What the hell would I pass on? I know what I would pass on. Oh, Florida. You moved from New York. You remember the ice storms? Yeah. One of my wife's cousins just moved from Florida to New York. He's having a bit of a hard time with the snow. I say, Holmes, come to Montreal. We'll show you some snow. He just paid it forward, gave a Coleman 553 single burner dual stove to a scouting friend. Good man. Because I've got that big Coleman stove, I'm not on the hunt for a brass. I'm going to start that sentence again. Because I've got like a good sort of dual burner, I'm not really on the hunt, but I would love either an oil or a gas burning lantern, like a camp lantern, like old school. Man, I would love that. Either, you know, like a oil burner with a wick, or, you know, the there we go, nice and comfortable. Holy crap, we've only got 5 minutes left. What do you guys think? You want to pass on something from your current kit? Would that make it easier to, you know, for the first one? 2 single burners, brand new door, magic lantern. Fair point. Ah, Paul, I think you mentioned this to me. Yeah. But yeah, what do you guys think? I'm pretty sure I can find some. I've got some good stuff around here. I wouldn't mind doing that as a gift. I'm up for either. I'll buy something off of Amazon dot wherever, or I will find something good to pass on. I'm up for it. I'll do it. I'll do it if other people will. If enough guys want to do it to make it worthwhile, I'm good for it. I'm good for it. So, Austin, do you want to put your email here so that anyone who is into it can drop you a line? Heads up, folks. Austin's email coming in. I think, Austin, we probably need an even number of people, but we can start with a small number if everyone isn't into it. Yeah, I like it. I'm into it. Into it. Just making sure that everyone's getting that email. I can't wait to get into bed tonight, guys. I'm wrecked. These meetings. Oh, I had one last night for another group at school. I have one tonight. I just want to go to bed. Just want to go to bed. You guys reading my blogs? I don't know if my blogs and stuff are showing up at the bottom of the screen here, or at the bottom of the screen here or not. And I can't figure out blah. Yeah, it's not gonna, this stupidness isn't gonna help me. But yeah, hold on. I'm really trying to get people to clue in on my blog and on my Twitter, because that's, I'm trying to really, I'm trying to really sort of spread out my efforts, like make the blog different to the video channel, to the, oh, by the way, here's an interesting question. YouTube has suddenly started allowing me to make posts, like YouTube posts. So I've been putting up some photos and stuff because it, up until this week, you needed 10,000 subs to be able to do that. And then suddenly, boom, hey, you can do this now. So I've made a lot of posts. Is anyone seeing them? Because I don't know if anyone's getting this. Like, I don't know how they, like, where they appear, you know? Like, when I YouTube off the phone, they're very obvious. It pops up right there when I log into YouTube. But I haven't really seen them on the computer version, you know? Hey, you don't recall seeing the posts, Paul? Oh, but Austin says they're helpful. Interesting. Austin, are you on here with a... You get push notifications? Yep, that makes... Hey, Mike! Oh, it's 11 o'clock and Mike's here. Okay, we'll keep it going for another 10 minutes. Mike, what we've been discussing is possible gift exchange. Two concepts. One is buy something new, buy it from your recipient's Amazon country to avoid shipping or whatever. Another thing is that we all just sort of pass on a good quality piece of gear that we have and aren't really using. To which I'll say, I'll take those white gloves, Holmes. So that's one thing. I was also saying I need people to be checking out my blog, my Twitter. I also have been making YouTube posts, and some guys are getting them because they get them pushed, and some guys aren't seeing them. So I'm wondering if you're seeing my YouTube posts or not. Mike, you would be in for a gift exchange? Okay. In that case, I'm going to repost Austin's email because he's the one who's going to take the names and organize. Well, he and I are going to organize, but he's the one taking names because he's already done a little research. So here is his email. Just drop him a line saying I'm in. Yeah, and it's funny, guys. I was talking to Mike. This past weekend, right? It was Saturday, I think it was. And I was in a game store, and there was a game of exploration and survival. And I would love to take a small road trip and meet like 3 bushcrafters and play this game on video. I haven't bought it because it's like $75, but that would be amazing. Paul, the nice thing is if it's like seals and gaskets, you can buy those, you know? You can get them, and even if you can't find the specific model, you can get the same size. You know. Yeah, it was rats. Thing is, the pictures on my phone, which is what I'm using right now. Um, it was a hold on. It was a Fantasy Flight game. And the interesting thing about it was that each box is unique because they don't put the same array of cards into each box. Hold on. What's with all this Star Wars stuff? Of course, under normal circumstances, it'd be like, Star Wars, but I'm looking for the games. The games. Other games. They have really gone in for like making board games of video games. It's just kind of irritating. I don't know. Table games. I guess that's... Oh, they're not going to let me find it. Because this website is terrible. Just so you guys know, the Fantasy Flight website is god's awful. It's the same store where I saw the Game of Thrones Catan. It's like, wow, that's got to be the most dangerous game ever. Interesting. It's not on their side. Game sleeves, what? Han Solo, what? Stop it. I don't know. It's not there. It's not at the Fantasy Flight site of webs. That irritates me highly. I don't know. It's not there. Decapitation. I don't get it. I really just don't get it. Boom. You got a Game of Thrones Risk game? What the hell does the map look like? I guess we know what the map looks like, actually. Genres. I guess it would be adventure. It's not steampunk. Let's try adventure. Adventure. Ah, there it is. Okay. It's called Discover. Lands unknown. I shall now show you the photo. The page of webness. Discover. Austin, you're not a big board games guy? I'm okay. I'm not a big board games guy, but I'm into table games. I like the card-based games. I'm probably not that big into miniatures games or anything, but like I'm not into board games like Monopoly or anything like that. Excuse me. Your girlfriend's family played this game called Seven Wonders? I don't even know. Simon, yeah. When I was a kid, I played D&D. Like when I was in grade 6 or whatever. I played it quite a lot. Then I played like the Star Trek role-playing game. I had Gamma World, and I never got to play a game of it. I got rid of it, and just for my birthday relatively recently, my buddy Robin at that point worked at a games distributor, and he found an old copy of Gamma World, so he gave it to me just sort of for shits and giggles, for snits and giggles, sorry. Just because it's so discontinued. Like it disappeared beneath the waves, you know? Whoa, Paul. You gotta hold on to that stuff because, you know, it's all real different now. It's real different now. My buddy Rob again, he tried to play D&D with the original rules a couple of years ago, It was like, he said it was unplayable because there's been a lot of work done on the rule book and everything, eh? But like I don't do a lot of role playing games. Like an intense but short period of my life, you know. Oh, 100-sided die. Wow, yeah. Okay, when you guys email Austin, include your name, your mailing info, thoughts and desires for the exchange. Austin, if you don't have an email from me, like tonight or by the morning, drop me a note and say, "Bitch, you forgot about me," because I don't know how long I'm gonna stay awake tonight. That's what my problem is. I'm so tired. I'm just so tired. Oh. I was about to tell you guys something and I stopped myself just in time. I know, sorry. Oh, this morning, I wish I could show you a picture, but it's on the phone. So when I took the girl to her dental appointment, we used indoor parking. We're in Westmount, which is a very affluent neighborhood, but it was right up the street from where I used to live. So we park in indoor parking, like, hey, Craig, what's up? Okay, so we're gonna go till 11:15 because now Mike's on and Craig's on and stuff, and I don't want to just end right now. So I parked in the indoor parking right next to one of those poteaux, the pillars. And we get out, we go take the kid for her dentist appointment. Then we come back, and some fool in a BMW has parked this close. No, like I could not get it open to my driver's side door, and he's nosed way out into like the roadway where people drive by. So Camille gets in. She looks at me. I look at her. I look at the two cars. Okay, so I fold in the two rear view mirrors on my car. I get in the passenger side, do some acrobatics to get into the driver's side, using exactly the kind of language that Austin is talking about. To which Camille said, "Daddy, calm down." I said, "Yes, you're right." Pulled out. Then I got out of the car again, popped my two um, mirrors back out, and wrote an extremely rude note, which essentially said, "You park like a quaint individual, you park like a crusty person. You park like a quaint human being. You park like a crazy diamond." You know what I'm saying? And I put it on his windshield, and then we drove off. Yeah, I used some language there. I sure did. I gotta tell you. I will admit. Zach, right now, yeah, I'm not sure yet. Austin and I will work it all out. Really, really. Yeah, I know, man. Craig, and I'm believe it or not, I'm actually a pretty angry guy. So I always have a whole string of invective just waiting to come out. And it's funny because the way I have dealt with trying not to swear around the kid is it's not the swear word that I drop, it's the other part. So if I was to call someone like park like a skunk's anus, yes, Selsh, yes. For those of you who haven't seen this week's video yet, I inadvertently said something kind of funny actually about a skunk's ass. You you park like a country bumpkin. I like it. But yeah, so the part that I drop isn't the swear word. So like, instead of calling someone a mother funker, like I'll call him a puppy funker or a rat funker. You know, um, I don't know why that started happening, but yeah, it's just the way it is. Sometimes you just gotta let loose with a double-barreled word. Sometimes you gotta watch yourself. Like, I did have a 7-year-old in the car, but whatevs. Whatevs is what I says. But yeah, so just to reiterate, anyone who's into the concept of yes, Zach, I did. Anyone who's into this gift exchange idea, drop Austin an email. We will do either buying something and shipping it, or buying something from that person's national Amazon store, or send a good quality piece of gear that you don't use. You like you suffer from narcolepsy. Man, if that person had suffered from narcolepsy, I would have pounded on the window and given him a piece of my mind right then and there. Austin, shall we just drop your email one more time just in case? Because we have a couple of... Incidentally, Paul... I think the D20 is the perfect die design. D20, man. To me, I would love to come up with a game system that is based on nothing but like maybe 2 D20s. Mother Trucker, that's a good one. Oh, Austin just put his email up, yeah. Oh, Serge, you're a good man. You like the 8 side? I always like the 4, but Austin, you know it. I always liked the 4, but it wasn't a useful die. I just thought it looked really cool, Paul, if you find that, do a video on it. Just say, man, I found this stuff. It was a different time of life. Do a tag. You tag me and I'll say, yeah, here's a Gamma World game that I had back in the day. Found it again recently. Oh yeah, but the D6 is it's a classic. In fact, there's a whole bunch of indie game designers who use what's called the D6 system. Yeah, okay, Austin. In fact, now it's 11:15. So, just before Austin goes, anyone who's interested in doing the gift exchange, send him email, mailing info, and what was the third question, Austin? Just post the 3 questions one more time. See you, Dr. Sharp. Oh yeah, and Happy American Thanksgiving. Is that on Friday? I don't know. Name, mailing info, thoughts and desires for exchange. You want to exchange something new, or something used, or something else. And would you want to put it off until spring, or is Christmas the right time to do it? Thursday, okay. Happy American Thanksgiving on Thursday, guys. So, I was about to say Scramble Dough signing off, but that would be unfair. Thanks for hanging out. I will see you guys next Tuesday for the full 2-hour time slot. Yeah, good night, friendlies.